power of the arts to crush dictatorships. I think that's what came out for me.
The amount of prayers I'm sending today up to wherever they're going.
There has been more developments in the whole Pianogate affair.
This ain't no disco.
Let's go check it out! Julie.
The ruler of China is scared of Winnie the Pooh. It's all about freedom of expression. This piano has actually become a symbol of freedom.
This one's for you.
It's not disco. Yeah. Right, this piano, of course, was donated by Elton John.
All right, I'm going to look around the market. I can see myself rocking one of these, going to a club.
I'm not gonna do the things that they suggest that I do. It's a very progressive gentleman, this one. Me alone. I don't need help. No help.
Yeah, yes.
007.
Lady in red.
How do you say I love you in Tibetan? I love you.
Han kerang lakagidu.
Han kerangaren lakitu.
Don't touch her.
You can't touch this.
Conan, hey, meet me outside.
Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
那到台湾或者是到马来西亚的话，都请记得通知他。
It's not disco.
促进两岸统一。
马来西亚歌手今年适逢龙年。
Touch me now.
Look, man, don't touch her.
This one's for you.
It's not disco.
This ain't no disco. This ain't no disco. It can't be disclosed.
Do your job right, nobody should notice.
伦敦有位钢琴家，因为在公共场所直播演奏钢琴，结果被小粉乱滑绝代。还没听过的朋友，等等可以在 YouTube 找来听。那第二则事件是Brendan Kavanagh。
老铁们，点赞关注看过来。
在东方有一群人，现在中国人在伦敦，柬埔寨、缅北的人，纽约到洛城都是炎黄子孙。
和观众分享。而直播开始后，他有先让摄影。刚刚的影片可以看到，还好 K 博士被吓到后，于是 K 博士就带着小熊维尼重返事发现场，来趋吉。
My first ever hit.
Please don't touch her. Just stop touching her.
Stop touching her. How wonderful life is while you're in the world.
Right, this piano, of course, was donated by Elton John, and it symbolises, of course, artistic freedom. I mean, we've got Winnie the Pooh in. I'm going to take me Winnie the Poohs. Look at this.
You can't touch this.
Piece of cake! Producing as being a samurai warrior.
I'm from Tibet.
You're from Tibet, really?
Yes.
Free Tibet?
Yes, free Tibet.
When did you come to
No,
India?
I was born in India.
You were born in
My
India?
father and mother come
So your mother and
62.
father left in 62?
Yeah.
Okay, so they came after the Dalai Lama came and then they came. And how is life in India? How is life? Yeah? Happy here?
Yeah, very.
They pay you day in, day out for years so that one day, when called upon, you can respond. You're training at its peak and save the day.
Say after me.
Touch me now. Just stop touching her.
So what other funky little things can we find? What's this?
It was a spy operation, a propaganda operation, and senior CCP spy Christine Lee was spotted there. It's now been confirmed. Christine Lee, who's a known CCP spy, is actually suing MI5. We are in Britain, Great Britain, we're not in China.
I say, I'm also British. I'm also British.
This lady here, right? Christine Lee. She was named by the MI5 back in 2022 as an agent of influence. This is her. Now, but in the background, a UK-based lawyer had been engaged in political interference activities for the Chinese state. MI5's public naming of Christine Lee and a recent unprecedented news conference with the FBI mark a shift in approach being taken against the security threat posed by China. This picture here, she has personally met with Xi Jinping back in Beijing. On the surface, she's a lawyer in the UK, and she is also a political influence campaign specialist, and also she could also be a secret agent doing something even worse, right?
Will we get in trouble with the Chinese government?
Maybe not, I don't know. But he said you can't Japanese.
No, they'll put you in prison, mate.
So
What do you want to do now?
This is nothing.
we're in a free country, we're in a free space, we're not causing the trouble. The problem is not from us, Kerry. The problem is they are coming over, telling us what to do. I'm playing the piano.
My guest, the world's greatest secret agent. Let's bring him out here. Hello?
Conan, hey, meet me outside.
Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
क्या बोलते हैं? Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Okay, now I learned something. Dhanyavad sahab.
So last night, Jay gave his State of the Network speech.
He did.
What was it Churchill said about Americans? That they'll always come round to the right decision after exhausting every other potential.
Right, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Is that clear?
How wonderful life is while you're in the world. You can't touch this. Keep on rocking in the free world. Oh, yeah!
It's the arts, I think, the power of the arts to crush dictatorships. I think that's what came out for me.
Are you thinking James Bond when you look at this little beauty?
Stop touching her! Stop touching her!
You know, if I do a little Daniel Craig, or maybe probably Connery, actually.
When I saw you there, I didn't need to hesitate. Touch me now.
Look, man.
Don't touch her.
Stop touching her! You are not the same age. Please, do not touch her.
Don't touch her.
You can't touch her.
Producing is being a samurai warrior.
Stop touching her!
The amount of prayers I'm sending today up to wherever they're going.
This piano, of course, was donated by Elton John, and it symbolises, of course, artistic freedom. I mean, we've got Winnie the Pooh in. I'm going to take me Winnie the Poohs. Look at this.
Stop touching her! Stop touching her!
Behind enemy lines.
It's all, thinking ahead, thinking ahead. That's what producing is. It's like being a plumber. Yes, like being a plumber.
Keep on rocking in the free world. Oh, yeah!
伦敦有位钢琴家，因为在公共场所直播演奏钢琴。
柬埔寨没被特人，纽约到洛城都是炎黄子孙。Can't touch this.
Please don't touch her.
Stop touching her!
Это интересно. Pray for them. The heated exchange came after Maria Andreeva was told at Putin's election base,
Why you're touching her?
as the war grinds on, with no end in sight after nearly 2 years.
Why you're touching her?
Stop touching her!
It's like being a plumber. Yes, like being a plumber.
I think now is exactly the moment that we need to act. If not now, then when?
I've come to talk with you again.
Привет, St Petersburg.
Soldiers' wives called the Way Home, that is campaigning for the return of their husbands from Ukraine.
Александр Григорьевич — это ОПГ криминальная группировка, он и его ОМОН, и они просто занимают территорию незаконно, просто. Это не страна. Это версия страны, но это не страна, это милиция, которая сама уничтожает свой народ, это не милиция, это бандформирование. Великие — это ж не размеры, а независимость, насколько они независимы от чего-то, от кого-то. А Владимир Владимирович Путин точно такая же зараза, как и Александр Григорьевич.
Россия просто так не даст нам сделать выбор. То есть тут мы, скажем так, скованы в той геополитической ситуации, в которой мы находимся.
Shalom halachom. I've done all I'm ever going to do in the former USSR. Been in a Soviet prison. So there's not much more I can achieve. Don't judge the people of the region by the actions of their government.
Это интересно.
Скажи спасибо.
Спасибо.
Не хватает денег, чтобы...
However, unstate, so I must go.
For all of us.